Even abusive people aren't stupid. I mean, some of them teeter on being stupid, but for the most part, they're not stupid. What do I mean? Well, there's two types of people that the most abusive people out there will ignore, will be kind to, even if it's fake. First type of person is a person who poses a threat to them, a threatening person. That's one type of person. An abusive person will leave alone, right? A threatening person. The other type is a person who doesn't care about their abuse, will laugh it off, or will straight up leave. This is something that I witnessed when I was dealing with the abusive people. It was a family dynamic. The abusive natured person was abusive to everybody. I wasn't the only one being cussed at, called names, and bullied. Everybody was. The difference was I look back in hindsight as some of the people were laughing at him. You're funny. Or they would just leave. All right, peace out, have a good day, and they left. Abusive people leave those alone too. Why? Because they can't get to them. They get nothing out of it. So now we come down to you. Why did you receive more abuse than the others? Well, number one, you did not pose a threat, meaning you wouldn't call the cops. You wouldn't knock them out. And number two, you didn't leave. You didn't laugh off their abusive nature or leave. What you did do was stand there and say, please stop. Please, you're hurting me. Which to a narcissistically abusive person is like candy. Abusive people, not only have they been given a measure of abuse and ugliness and evil in this world, but part of that curse, if you will, is to roam around this earth looking for power. And when they come across somebody who's like that, please, why are you? They're like, ooh, I found this place where I can feel powerful now. This is why they targeted you. This is why they chose you. Because out of everybody else, you were neither threatening, nor were you leaving. You stayed there. And if you're still staying there in the middle, you're still going to experience the abuse. Not because you deserve it, but because it's who they are, and you're staying there. So, the end of this message looks like this. You're up against abusive people. Your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. They have evil in their hearts. It was given to them as a gift, if you will, by the Almighty. Science can't explain it. Genetics can't explain it. DNA can't explain it. Unless you believe in lizard people, then perhaps it has something to do with that. But it is what it is, in that they are abusive. You can't change it. God could not talk Cain out of being evil. You cannot talk your family out of being evil. What you have to take responsibility for is yourself and where you stand in it. Are you going to just stand there and take it? Are you going to cry and complain and say, please be better to me? Or are you going to become a threat to him so that it stops? A threat meaning I will hurt you, or I will have you arrested, or I will record you and put it on YouTube. Or will you leave? Will you laugh off their abuse and say, thank God I'm not like you, and leave? Let them experience the absence of you, not because it's going to change them, but because you don't want that negativity in your life because you're not like that. Amen. Brothers and sisters,